Hey everybody. Well, as long as you don't look into the camera, I think you're pretty safe. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. It's been a minute since I've done a video, and I'm on my way to work. But I just finished watching James Gunn's announcement for the first part of the new DC Universe. Um, it's a pretty interesting, pretty wild slate. Uh, Definitely some things were expected because he'd already spoken a little bit about them. For example, Superman, we knew that was on the horizon, so we knew that was coming. And then a bunch of other things got thrown in there, which I've been trying to keep up with the news as much as I could when it comes to the DC Universe information and things that might have been leaked out. I can honestly say that I don't think a lot of the info that had been thrown out there about the plans were actually accurate. In particular, because after watching the video that James Gunn just made and announced for the projects that are coming out, uh, that it was definitely some curveballs. For example, I did not expect the Authority to be making their way into the DC Universe movies. The Authority is originally it's a Wildstorm creation, which was Wildstorm was the comic book company that was created and co-founded by Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, Todd McFarlane. Those are like the three big. There's a few more people on there that deserve credit. I just can't think of their names. But they had left Marvel Comics and they had gone on to do their own thing. Oh, Mark Silvestri, I believe, is another one of those. So these big superstar comic book artists that felt that they had enough draw power to start their own company, and they were right. And they were extremely successful for a little while. And then eventually Wildstorm folded, and those gentlemen went off back into the mainstream part of comics, the big two, Marvel and DC. But Wildstorm never actually ended. What happened was they got bought out by DC Comics, and then there was a sub-universe within the DC universe. So anyway, James Gunn today announced some of the projects. If I can remember off the top of my head right now, there's Superman Legacy. It's a beginning of Superman all over again, like Superman in the young years. There's a Supergirl project coming up. There is a Swamp Thing project coming up, which is going to be pretty dark, and I guess tonally will feel outside of the DC universe, but story-wise there'll be implications that happen in Swamp Thing that actually connect to the greater DC universe. Let's see, what else did he... Booster Gold was another one that was announced. So some of these are going to be feature films. Some of them are going to be HBO Max TV shows. So, for example, Booster Max will be an HBO Max TV show. There's going to be one with Green Lanterns focusing specifically on Hal Jordan and oh my goodness, I just forgot the name of the other character. But basically, two of the Green Lanterns, two of the more popular Green Lanterns, and I believe that's an HBO Max series. There's going to be another one called Paradise Lost that will focus on Themyscira, which is where Wonder Woman originates from. So it looks like they're going to be focusing on maybe the life, politics, and history of the Amazonians. What else did he have on there? He was talking about an interesting and really cool development that they're working out, where a lot of those projects will have animated equivalents, and the whatever actor physically plays the character in the real world will also be brought on to voice the character in animation. Oh, another announcement was Brave and the Bold, I believe, and that's going to be a Batman series. Whether it's a movie or TV show, I don't know yet, but it's going to be Damian Wayne, which is Batman's biological son. He's one of the newer Robins of the last few years, and Batman together. And that particular Robin was raised as an assassin by his mother, who is Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's daughter, and mostly nemesis, villain, sometimes partner of Batman. But so we're going to get a really, messed up kid that has a different set of priorities from his father. And we're probably going to see, Batman, who doesn't know how to be a father, attempting to raise this tiny assassin person that has twisted morals and points of views. So that's pretty exciting. This whole slate sounds very promising. I will say that. Will it be for everybody? I don't know. And actually, there's more to it than what I just described. I highly recommend going over to the Warner Brothers / DC Comics or DC Universe YouTube, where you'll see James Gunn outline everything, and it has little presentations that go along with it. Gives you a synopsis of everything that they're currently willing to talk about. There's still a lot more on the table. He made some kind of cryptic, gave out some cryptic bits of information. For example, the Flash movie that is slated to come out with Ezra Miller, which I never thought was going to come out, will be coming out. It looks like that will, excuse me, it looks like that will reset the entire DC universe. So whatever event happens there will clean the slate and make the new universe that James Gunn and his writing partner have created. It'll pave the way for that to come into existence. Somehow, it looks like they may have managed to fold Blue Beetle and Aquaman into the reimagining, which makes sense. I mean, it looks like they might have enough time to have edited and tweaked a couple of things to make that possible. But there you go. Go check it out. I am cautious and optimistic both. Definitely let me know what you think. But and I'll be doing these a lot more, obviously towards the camera, not away. But anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and have a great week. Bye.